I am delighted to produce this video to document the performance of the Finger Lakes Community College men's and Jack and Jill teams at the 70th annual Spring Intercollegiate Competition hosted by Alfred State College. The gathering of captains, the finalization of the rules is a part of the ritual routine. As we gaze about the setup provided by the Alfred State College, we recognize a wonderful level of organization, a huge amount of pre-planning, and a setup that appears to be and will be very functional. I'm delighted that two of the graduates of Finger Lakes Community College, Scotty Bingham and Michael Oyer, are very closely involved with Alfred preparation. Equipment is always a joy to behold. This stuff is rather pricey, but in order to be competitive, the whack-a-mole. You've got to buy, you've got to invest in decent items. These are truly highly technical, highly accurate, and do respond very nicely to very careful and meticulous sharpening with smooth razor hones in my case. Doubles canoe event, one of my very favorites. The Finger Lakes men's team worked very hard at this. They managed to win the competition last year at Dartmouth College, and I had high hopes that they would succeed here at Alfred. They ran a marvelous race, as you'll see. Together, approach the turn properly. A little bit wide on that. They might have saved a few split seconds. Nice bow, cross bow sweep. A very effective turning stroke. A little bit risky, to say the least. I don't really think that these folks managed to dump the canoe during practice, and it's delightful that it doesn't happen during the actual competition.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
They're in there pounding on shad. They're down underneath the chicken bronco.
Together, really important.
Before you get to it.
We have a singles canoe race happening at the same time, coincidentally, with a Finger Lakes competitor.
Pull.
Come on, bring it in, get fired!
Oh, this is going to be close.
They took a very close second place by a matter of 3 seconds.
Come on, Jake, bring it in, bud!
This little blue fiberglass resin canoe is a sweet boat. It handles beautifully. It's just about perfect for this race.
Hang on.
This is a relay using the canoe as a baton.
Careful push.
A bit of agility getting in and out. To get maximum power from the core of your body muscles, it's desirable to have your elbows locked straight. Use your belly muscles to pull on it. It's not a natural thing, but as you canoe great distances, it's something that just happens by itself. Away from the boat, more turning moment.
We're good. Good. Adam, put that away. You're making me sick. Every second. All the way to the end.
As is true with virtually every event in this contest, practice really pays.
Go, Rich!
We have here our portage race. The two persons participate and will start in the water, paddle out of the water, carry the canoe, hand it off to the second person. Second person continues the land leg, portage, and then launches the boat into the water and completes the course. The camera's at full telephoto here, and that tends to make the image a little bit shaky. Tough to carry a tripod around for this. I'm impressed with the running ability of Rich, who is a Finger Lakes competitor. Hundred-yard dash. And a good handoff. Not much time lost there. This launching maneuver poses a challenge. It often results in people getting a little wetter than they'd like to. A little assist there, and off they go. Keeping that canoe as tight on the buoys as possible minimizes the extra distance you have to paddle.
5-6 feet.
The finish on this particular race requires that the paddler drag the boat out of the water across a line a short distance up the bank. And that finishes the race. The team pulp toss, a practice event. It's kind of a team-building activity. A lot of concentration here, a lot of practice. In order to do it quickly and efficiently, they've got to land and stay between those two posts. Throwing logs, what lands on another log almost always vaults it off into the distance. Now there's 3 out of 4 on that one.
Hooray!
There's a 4-pit, which is the desirable consequence of throwing all 4 pieces. Another one. And 3 in a row. Keeps the time short. That's a perfect throw there.
27, 28, 29, 30. Nice job. 31, 32, 33, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Finish it. 41. 42. 43. Finish it, Jake. 45. 46. Right here. 45. 46.
47.
47.
48 counters time. Log roll is a tricky event. It requires quick response and attention to the behavior of the log. If there's a little belly in the log or a bump in the course, it'll turn unexpectedly. But maneuvering along the log to cause it to turn in order to hit both posts in the far end is desirable. They overdid it a little bit there. No, they hit it. All it has to do is touch the post and it can return. That's the way it should be done. Perfect, good. And a good finish. Single buck event, a long, very finely manufactured and tuned. This particular saw was produced by Jean-Pierre Mercier in Quebec. A beautiful piece of machinery. Lubricant in process. This eases things a bit. Standing block, two-person event.
Oh, the wood sounds good.
This particular event requires as much skill as any of the chopping events. That was a glance. They do have chainmail protection, a fireplace screen wrapped around their legs under their trousers. It's not at all unusual to incur pretty serious injuries in this event. This, fire build event. Piece of basswood in this case. And
Get another corner.
the idea is to fragment that log and ignite the chips. Get the fire built, put the can on it, and boil the water over in the shortest time possible.
Make some bases for again. Bases.
It does require a very careful application of spacing, and to get that fire going is a challenge.
You got it, Cat. You got it. Yeah, girl.
Good.
Feed that flame immediately to keep it going.
Nice and straight, right? Curtains ready. The chicades. 3, 2, 1, go.
Two-person crosscut event. This is the crosscut to hell, they call it, an endurance crosscut. This is a good team, the Jack and Jill squad. Good starts, nice level saw. A little chatter there. It is a whole body exercise. You get pretty well blasted on that one. The packboard race is not a popular event. In fact, it's one of the more challenging. The idea is to get that thing bag wrapped in the blanket, tied on the pack, and up and away as quickly as possible. Tie it on too quickly or not securely enough, the consequence is losing the bag in mid-course, and you got to retie it. The Finger Lakes competitor there was off second and is well ahead of the pack that our second competitor making a good run, manages to pass his compatriot there. Now the Jack and Jill team had serious misfortune there. The pack bag fell out, but they got it together again in a hurry and finished without losing too much time on that. The Jack and Jill doubles canoe event. Another well-practiced team. They placed, didn't quite win the race, but it was close. The Finger Lakes teams have always done quite well canoeing.
Right there is Zeke and his partner.
The practice and it's one of my really favorite events to perform and to coach. That cross bow sweep makes that boat spin handily on course. Pull together. Together should be the pull together, and it accelerates a little better than if you're not in tandem. Singles canoe race again with this beautiful blue boat. The Jack and Jill team. Light, flat bottom, no keel. Just performs very nicely. Nice straight arms. Good wide sweep, pull it around and see that thing spin on a dime.
Nice switch, Corgan, sweep!
The 360-degree turn is a challenge, but with a paddling technique and a good smooth boat, it make up a lot of time.
Straight in, Corgan! Corgan! Push it!
It's desirable to keep the boat on course, and You can paddle one side on a boat and not switch and keep it going straight, but there's some turning effort in there that slows it down. If you switch sides, keep it moving, you can't let it get off course. You've got to switch frequently enough to keep it on course. The handoff, hang on to the boat, keep it level, climb in, and assist to launch that boat toward the start line the way it goes.
Push it through the. Yep. Good job.
Good job, Corrigan. I know that 360 was awesome, right?
Yes, it was.
I finally got it down.
And I'll tell you, that green turn far back there, we were like, she's going to miss it, and you hit it perfectly.
Yeah, I was worried. That green one, I was like, she cut to it all the way.
Yeah, Bree.
Cut it.
Nice turn, Bree.
Go forward.
Sweep it hard.
Go, Bree.
Sweep, sweep, sweep.
Cut.
Cut.
Yeah.
Sweep, cut, cut.
Go, go.
Go.
Max, that canoe really is awesome. For this.
That's why they tried to make it 14 feet 9 inches.
The Portage race,
Go.
Right in, come on.
other half of the Jack and Jill team
Go, Ben.
Push
in
it.
process.
Come on, Bree. Let's go. Bring it in.
Come on, Bree. Bring it in. Drag race, drag race.
Come on, stay strong.
Challenge to a videotape competition. 19 different events, sometimes as many as 6 going on at the same time. Tough to position yourself to get everything you'd like to get. Nice finish. You turned that thing sharply to pick up a few seconds on the finish. The handoff, moving, that really did a fine job with that. In total, there were 6 races, 3 for the men's team, 3 for the Jack and Jill team. The Finger Lakes teams had a total number of points that I believe was the highest of any of the institutions that competed. Ideally, if you had 6 canoe races, you'd get 600 points, but I believe they were about 580 or so.
That's fine. Hannah and Tim are going right now. Just whatever. Ready?
Switch a little sooner. Don't swerve so much. Pick up some time.
Left side, stay on your left. Stay on your left.
Finish. The Jack and Jill log, a little smaller. This one it was an asymmetrical big end, little end, and it did not behave very well. It was unpredictable, too. The irregular course and the irregular bumps on the log cause it to turn suddenly or not at all. Respond very quickly to the change in direction it makes. mid-course correction, but not quite enough, though. It just barely missed that post. That's the way it should be done, right there. The log pivoted right there on a combination of rough ground and a bump on the log. Time.
One, go.
One.
All four pieces have to be across the plane of the posts. And if they're not, you have to pull them over.
Concentrate.
4, 5, 6,
7. Easy, Ben.
8, 9, 10.
Good job, Ben.
11,
11. 12.
14. 14.
Avoid that wood there.
15. 16.
16. 17. 17.
Watch your feet.
17. That's your one, Corrigan. Watch your feet.
18, 19, 20,
20. 21.
Nice.
Pace, everybody. 22.
23,
24. 25.
Nice. 26,
26.
27,
7.
28,
29.
There it is. There it is.
30. 31. Don't watch him. 32.
32.
33. All right.
Corrigan, get your feet planted right.
5.
36.
Killing it.
36.
All right. All right, Corrigan. On
Watch your foot.
37.
38,
39.
Yoo-hoo!
40. Good.
41.
42,
43.
43,
Watch your mouth.
44.
45,
46.
46,
46.
46. 47.
Time.
48.
Good shot, guys.
Paul Smith's team, they
You guys ready? Yep. All right, timers, you ready?
very strong four-year program. I think most of these gentlemen are seniors. A little glitch there. Dropped shoulders and not quite level stall just for a split second. Every split second counts. Lubrication in process. This is the cross-cut to death event. 9 cuts. We broke it, recut that one.
Nice job, guys.
Hold on, nobody's going.
Danny's got this. This is your start. 3, 2, 1, go! Put it again, head on the ground. There you go. That one. Hard again. Come on, Nick. Keep that up, guys. Keep that up. Nick.
Come on, Jake.
Get the shavings produced with some manner of knife or hatchet or draw shave.
Come on.
And then produce fine pieces the size of pencils as quickly as possible.
There you go. Good.
Feed those little sticks in. And get that fire lit as quickly as possible.
Small.
Flip them.
Small stuff. Good, Jake.
Big capital plate.
Yeah, Jake. Let's get to him, man.
Good job, Jake.
Gotta put some fine stuff in there.
Feed
There
some
it
more small
goes.
stuff on. There you go.
enough spacing so that there's plenty of air coming up through.
Stay focused, Nick. Nice and steady. Drop by your left foot.
Keep them coming, Nick.
Turn it. There you go.
Nick, stop and give him the little pieces.
Lay right down, man. Don't be afraid.
Coordination between the splitter and the fire builder.
Oh, God.
Hold that can. Hold the can over there.
Don't smother it. Air spaces.
Get out of there. Hurry, Nick.
Nice spacing. Come here, Jake. Nice spacing. Leave it here. Come on. Get that can on there.
Okay, hold it. Hold the can, Jake. Use that fire, buddy. There you go.
Bigger sticks on now.
Get the can on as soon as you've got a fire going.
Big one that way. Good, good. Match it up.
Come on, Nick, get him some pieces.
Big, yeah.
Good job, Jake.
Get him some good pieces. There you go.
Doing good,
Okay,
bud.
Jake, get down there again. Hold it. Good.
Bring it over, Nick.
Good. Nice job, Jake.
How's it look? There you go.
Good. That's a good one, Jake.
Put more across the, put more on the sticks underneath.
On Nick's side.
Good, good.
Nick, put that to fire.
Put them on the sticks on.
Had a competition at the Syracuse Environmental Science and Forestry program earlier in the spring. They had kiln-dried cedar, which is almost explosive. We managed to, ESF teams did very well with practicing with that wood. They got the water to boil over in less than 3 minutes.
Awesome. Push it, boys. Keep the heat. Keep the heat. Here it comes.
And here we go with another packboard relay race. Not the favorite event of most of the competitors. Tim Keach, head judge, a Finger Lakes graduate. We're delighted to have him here. A very stalwart contributor to the New York State Lumberjack Association and this college operation. Wrap the sack of sand in the blanket, throw it on the packboard, lash it on quickly and tightly so it doesn't drop off in process, and off on the first leg of the relay race. Finger Lakes competitor got off a close third place, and the pack, in this case, does not fall apart. Sharp hill just out of sight there. Good flat straight run across the athletic field. But the next leg, as we'll see in a few minutes, is a challenge. Finger Lakes competitor makes his way up the hill. His compatriot hands off to the anchor person, and good, sharp, quick run down across the finish line. The University of Connecticut competitors. Reposition my camera. We can see this hill in process. You just can't run fast up a hill with a 35-pound sack of sand on your back, and when you do get to the top, you're about ready to collapse. Another competitor struggling up that hill. Pain and misery. Watch the expression on this gentleman's face when he turns around after he hands the pack off.
Straps are tight, straps are tight.
Yukon competitor hands off to the anchor man. You can see the spirit here. This fellow is cooking.
No, he's just loafing.
Across the finish line. Bow saw relay event. Finger Lake men's team. It's a 6-person relay. In this case, 2 slices of the 8x8. The Finger Lakes teams have practiced this event really well and have the benefit of an antique but phenomenal bow saw frame. Generates and holds plenty of tension on that blade. The blade itself is a Jean-Pierre Mercier 2-cutter. There was a photo of it in the very beginning of the show. It's a superbly designed and sharpened, and I took the initiative to hone this with a smooth razor hone, and it paid off. The extra time made this thing cut very quickly. The men's team won this event, and the next competitor to watch him go through this wood entered the endurance bow saw contest, a singles event, and won that. It hit the cookie, knocked it off. Final leg. You'll see the frame breaks this off a little prematurely, and there's a little tab you have to cut.
Freshy sharp.
Clean run. 2-person cross-cut event, relay. In this case, 3 cookies on the 8x8. Another Jean-Pierre Mercier cross-cut saw. Jean-Pierre is working full-time making and sharpening these saws for professional and collegiate competitors. There's a 5-year backlog. If you want to order a saw from him, he's got orders that it can take him 5 years to fill. For good reason. His saws win contests.
Go, guys!
Should have stayed in that cut. Dropped the shoulders, hooked the raker. Cost a few precious seconds.
You're looking mean.
Jack and Jill team from Finger Lakes. You see a lot of smiling faces in this operation. Saw should remain steady and smooth in the cut. The more wobble back and forth, side to side, rocking, slows it down. This event, from my experience, yields to practice and improved times better than any other. The more you saw, the faster you get. That lubrication and process there, I'm not sure how much good that does. Psychologically, it's desirable.
Keep it level! Keep it level, bad pressure! Keep pressure! Hold on! Keep it back! Let's go, Jake! Go!
The handoff should be set up smoothly on that. There we go. Jack and Jill cross-cut relay. Make no mistake about the skill and performance of the women in this activity. They do marvelously well, and in some cases they match the performance of some of the men. Oop. Good run.
Stay back. Don't be leaning over the yellow tape. Give a couple, 3 feet.
The splitting event, quarter splitting, you start with a round log bolt with a dot painted on the center of one end. The contest objective is to get 4 pieces of wood with red on a complete section of the log. You can do it, if everything is ideal, in 2 hits a log. The University of Connecticut apparently succeeded in doing that. They got a 10-second time for their quarter split. I wish I'd seen that. You get a piece of wood with an irregularity, knot in it, or a crooked grain that resists splitting, it can be a real challenge. In this case, it is luck of the draw. You get good wood and it splits nicely. If you get gnarly wood, it does not come apart as sweetly as you would hope. It's critical to hit the dot as close to the center as possible. If you have little pieces of red, there's a complete miss on the dot. You have to get 4 pieces out of a much smaller piece of wood.
Come on, Reach, finish the top! Chris! Come on, Reach!
1, 2, 3.
Come on.
Count it.
Get it back up.
Time.
Underhand chop, 8x8. Stand on top of it, chop between your feet. The competitors aren't wearing just sneakers. Between the sneaker and their foot, there's a steel mesh sock made from fireplace screen. Doesn't prevent getting your foot bruised, but it manages to prevent you from losing toes on this steel. Good chop. 13 hits on that. A little low on that hit. You've got to cross the center with part of the axe on each hit. You got past the center on that final driver hit.
Good, Jake, good! Good, Jake! Power! Power!
Break.
Focus on your line!
This event requires us extensive practice. The more you practice, the faster you get. There is a tremendous amount of technique in this as well.
Good job.
Jack and Jill team, the 4 gentlemen chopped, and the 4 ladies are 3 ladies, 3 gentlemen, 3 ladies, quarter split. Get that dot in half.
Right there, right there. Turn, there you go, be smart.
A cantankerous piece of wood. This has got an you can see the irregularity on the bark side of that log right now. That holds it together. She's got some red on that piece, and it's got to get. Now, taking the corner off like that is risky. You really should pie wedge it from bark to the center.
You gotta cut it like a pie, cat. Turn, there you go.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Ready, count them. Pick them up and count them. 3, go.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if they're full length. Yeah. Stand it up. You got it. Yeah. Separate it. Use your hands if you want to.
Got 2 pieces there. The first hit split it with red on both halves and get red on both quarters. On to the last person. You can see the irregularity there that's holding that together.
Flip
it and hit it.
Yeah.
Flip it and hit it. On the ground.
On the red, that's a little risky. You don't know if the split's gonna. She got it, so it worked.
Yeah, work there.
Hit that crack.
Yeah.
There are 2 halves with red. Turn. 4 pieces with red. Bing, bing. Get that last one apart. Done. Time. Good run.
3, 2, 1, go!
The M1 shop. Nice wood. The white pine produced by Alfred State was superior. Really nice chopping wood. There's no question that white pine is about the most satisfying wood to chop and saw.
Get big, Ben! Get big! Bottom driver!
Brand new chopper, but lots of talent. Max is with us next year, and look at that. It's 39 teams at Alfred. I think 19 schools. Multiple teams per school. Alfred State has created in very few years a powerful squad. They ended up winning the championship, the men's division. Colby College women won the women's division, and the Alfred State won the Jack and Jill. It's still collegiate challenge. One person from each school compete head-to-head to establish a championship. The winner goes on to the ESPN-sponsored Steel Professional Series. This is an attempt to interest collegiate competitors in entering the professional ranks. Pretty substantial scholarship prize for the winning school. They can't give the competitors money. That's not cricket. Single buck.
Ready?
No, she didn't.
3, 2, 1, go! Get it, time!
That's a nice block right there. Cole's good block.
Let's go!
There was one male competitor. We did not enter a female competitor in the Steel Series Collegiate Challenge. There were 6 people who had attended Finger Lakes that were in this Collegiate Challenge. Transfer to Cobleskill ESF Unity and end up being top dog on their teams. That was John Davis, Finger Lakes graduate, captain of the Cobleskill team. Jake Halbecker, the Finger Lakes contestant, 2 straight in there. You got to keep that 45-degree angle. Good accuracy. You have to do it to appreciate how much fun chopping is. I have to be inclined to like to work hard to begin with.
Driving top! Hardwood!
Let's go, Jim!
The chainsaw event, in this case 2 cuts, start with hands on the wood, 3, 2, 1, go. It does require skill and accuracy. You have just so much wood. If you go across that line, it's a disqualification. You need a good ear to keep the pitch just right. You have to figure out what the pitch should be instantly when you start running the saw. Standing block chop, the most demanding of the chopping events. 2 straight in there. And you've got to keep the cut wide enough to give yourself plenty of space for that axe to penetrate. If you come to a V tight, the penetration just about stops. Jonathan, a split second behind the Paul Smith competitor. So the last hit on this goes sailing through, and that's the risk. This is the most dangerous of the events. And
Open it up!
Reach! Reach that forward!
Forward, nice, bud!
Get out of it! Send up! Yeah, forward, get out of it!
Get around!
Deep breath, son!
Beautiful! Forward!
Use those heads, son!
Forward!
Great, son! Nice!
Don't lose any wood! Come on! Higher! Take it! Take it!
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Robert John's had my
Slow start. Oh, no, wrong one.
Let's go, man, let's go!
Reach! Reach!
this competitor from Environmental Science and Forestry program did attend Finger Lakes for 1 semester, although we can't take credit for his skill entirely. He ended up winning the contest, this collegiate challenge. Alexis Halstead, a Finger Lakes graduate, who is now currently attending Cobleskill, won the women's division of the collegiate challenge. Matt Baird, the best competitor from Unity College in Maine, is a Finger Lakes grad. Not a huge guy, but boy is he tough. And Jake Halbecker, the Finger Lakes representative, up against some pretty tough competition. He represents us very, very well. The upswing should start much lower and come up at a 45-degree angle. Is starting from waist height. Done.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let's go, Ethan, let's go!
Dave Jewett, a Finger Lakes graduate, was commentating for this portion of the competition. He is currently the world champion, beat Jason Wynyard at the World Championships in Hayward last summer, and holds the absolute world record in this event. He's considered the best bow sawyer on planet Earth. Pretty proud to have him associated with Finger Lakes Community College. Jake running the single buck. That nose should stay down. It shouldn't come up at the end of the stroke. That causes chips to jam in behind it and it slows it down a little bit. Wedge necessary, partner helping here. Keep that kerf open so the saw doesn't bind in the cut. Off.
Oh, it's in here.
The joy, camaraderie, pride, good friendships are part of this activity.
It'll be history someday. So for those that are graduating, congratulations. Loved having you. Jake, congratulations. Thanks for representing us. We'll miss you and see you soon.
And so ends the 70th annual Spring Woodsmen's Meet.